欢迎来到我的频道。最近有消息称，高通要收购Intel部分业务，个人感觉不太可能。第一，两个公司市值都在千亿规模；第二，高通主要是手机端芯片，基于ARM架构，而 Intel 则是基于x86架构，生产的东西不太一样。下面一起来听听分析员的对这次收购消息的看法。喜欢视频的话，记得点赞和关注。
Hang tight, Michael. On Friday, we did get those reports that Qualcomm supposedly made a takeover approach to Intel in recent weeks. As the dust settled over the weekend, neither company has commented and no deal is in place. Bernstein is out with a new note saying they find it hard to see a deal working out financially for both companies, given the number of risks and uncertain returns. Joining us, the author behind that note, Stacey Razgon, is Bernstein's U.S. senior analyst, and Daniel Newman is here as well. He's the CEO of the Futurum Group. It's great to have you both along. Stacey, your thoughts here. If not Qualcomm, then what for Intel?
So what I said, by the way, was I don't see a deal working out if it includes the fabs. That's the issue, because the fabs by themselves, I mean, they're losing a bunch of money. They require a ton of capex. If you have to support those investments, I don't see a deal getting done with cash that doesn't drive leverage to like unsustainable levels. And if you do a deal with stock, it's massively dilutive. I just don't see it working out. And I don't know that I see a deal without the fabs is the problem, because what do you do with them?
What do you do with the fabs, period? I guess that becomes its own question.
Well, and this is the issue that they have, that the factories, like, people have always considered that Intel might split them off at some point, which maybe they will, but you can't do it now. They're losing $12 billion a year. They can't stand on their own. At the same time, I don't think you can sell them to somebody else to operate, like a TSMC. I don't think TSMC or anybody else wants to run their factories. And while hypothetically, I think you could have a scenario where you just scrap them, like you sell the tools for whatever they're worth. You go whole hog into outsourcing. I don't think that's a politically viable situation right now, and you'd have to scrap the entire roadmap the way it stands. And like, long story short, Intel's having enough issues with it. Why would Qualcomm be the one to make the fab issues better if they're going to keep them? I just don't see it working out. And I'll be honest, for Qualcomm's sake, I would not want to see them do a deal with Intel that includes these factories. I would not want to.
Daniel, let's turn to you and get